You're welcome. Let's continue now with the dailies. If you pick up any of these, well, these are the headlines that will be meeting you. Queen is, of course, doing this with me. We're starting with the Saturday Vanguard this morning, and it's got these headlines here. Kebbi, Kwara, Niger abductions. 25 children died in captivity, says a lawmaker. Now, note, it's a lawmaker's claim. It's not been absolutely individually verified. I apologize. And he's talking about the recent, I think it was a recent rescue involving over 300 people who were rescued. He talked about the fact that these children were, well, they lost their lives as they were being moved by the terrorists, and they were buried there, so they didn't come back home. Unfortunate, says 12 youth joined terrorists' army, attack sad, regrettable. That's Governor Abdulrazak. At the top, alcohol, Nigerian children caught in deadly trap. We're talking about this today as the enforcement on the ban on sachet alcohol by NAFDAC takes effect, or is still being argued. And 50 years on stage, Daddy Shoki lights up Eco Hotel. So, congratulations to him. There's more conversation here. Kwara Governor Abdulrazak eases judicial operation. Fine print. To deliver 8-story building with 70 offices, 12 courtrooms, conference hall, library, and so on. And Odegbami to Tinubu stop NFF elections. Why Atiku is worried over strange payment into his bank account. You should be worried. The EFCC is not sleeping. And Osun decides.
Because it's strange.
Huh? Say again?
You should be worried because it's strange.
It is strange. It is. Osun decides. I'll block leakages, expand revenue. Oyebamije says. Election not warfare. Stop militarizing it. Accord tells the FG. And finally, for the Vanguard for a Saturday, Balawunti to lead World Energy Council, Nigeria into the new energy era. Congratulations, Nigeria. Let's do your paper, shall we, Queen?
Well, let's move to the nation now. Of course, right at the center, how fake agency director blew 400 million naira, says the police. 2 directors, 3 others implicated, 22 additional suspects interrogated. Bajabiamila's signature act was forged. We'll find that on page 4. This story is still unraveling. There's so many sides to it, and I cannot wait to see how this pans out. Tears of joy as Governor Abdulrazak receives released Kwara abductees. You find that on page 27. And court remands woman for allegedly severing boyfriend's manhood. I think that's a take 3 conversation.
Oh, wow.
That is sad. Besides its Cameroonian friends I met in church wooed me into U.S. Army. Do they woo somebody to be dedicated?
No, you open your 2 eyes.
Job. Nollywood actress turned American soldier. I don't think they can woo you into such dedication.
Everybody wants a green
so
card.
Mazino, yay, come, let me woo you to be the president.
Oh, it's so, I don't know, enticing.
My God. Tinubu's project winning public confidence in Benue State. You find that on page 5. And of course, right at the top, Osun 2026, which is what we're going to be seeing till the day of election. APC Accord Party trade blame over alleged vote buying and oath taking. IGP warns politicians against turning poll into war. Last but not the least, Nigeria's Balawunti appointed CEO World Energy Council. All of that on page 27. Tinubu hails appointment, Nigeria's admission into body. And that'll be all for the nation. Mazino, what do we have next?
The Guardian is up next. Front page for The Guardian this week at Oshu polls. Once again, concern lingers over alleged intimidation. It's moving from all the EFCC issues, the alleged, whatever that instance is, and the political storm. Now it's shifting into security, because this talk of intimidation, remember the peace accord was signed, but well, with the chatter, it's seeming like as if there really is no, at least not when it comes to the conversations that are happening, there's no peace as yet. So it's very heated. It's very, the nation's eyes are on it because Oshu is a different animal altogether. At the very top, an intimate portrait of Babajide Sanwo-Olu as governor. Okay, great. Abuja at 50, redemption song for Wike. Good. And skills training opens new paths for vulnerable children. This is, there is no specific name to that. Now, I wish that that could have been entertained. Environment degradation. Armafac orders sterling oil to compensate host communities Oh, why they better. And once again, Wunti, head World Energy Council, Dangote backs push for Nigeria's medical sovereignty, regenerative medicine. River Park's estate dispute now at international arbitration stage, Wike says, and gunmen abduct farmer in Ondo. Demand 100 million ransom. This is Ondo State once again. Outgoing ECOWAS chief applauds Tinubu, Nigeria, for easing tension in West Africa. We are Big Brother, but this is not 1980.
What is intention in West Africa?
West Africa, well, ECOWAS, I mean, you can't go beyond that.
And we're not is intention at home.
Well, now I see what you're talking about. Well, different
no
dynamics.
comment. No comment.
What do we have next?
Let's move to the Saturday Punch.
All right.
The Saturday Punch, right at the center, EFCC boss in sack, storm over Osun State. In accord, NNPP netizens demand Olukoyode's removal. And EFCC independence faces scrutiny. Falana tackles the president. And commission froze 3 accounts, says the document. So I'm guessing
3, not 1.
Not one.
Not just one.
Initially was the statutory account. So
The Accord Party, mostly their voice is loudest when it comes to the sack of the EFCC boss. But once again, I ask, he did his job. He got a court order, asked the courts. That's where it should start from. Was it? And once
how
again,
did
like
the court come to that decision?
Yeah, exactly. It must have done its own due diligence. But then again, yes, what about the figure, the 11 billion?
Where is it?
Where is it? What is it? What was it for?
Why was it there?
Let's know whether it was absolutely illegal.
Yes.
Was it illegally moved? The legality of it should be at the center.
So at this point, we're asking for transparency.
Transparency, exactly.
Before it disappears and
Because
termites.
we might keep talking about all these allegations and forgets that, okay, it's about 11 billion.
Yeah.
But what was it used for exactly? And was it legal or not?
Hopefully we don't have termites this time.
Nah, snakes we've had. monkeys
Hopefully.
we've had.
Yes, we have. We have. Now, deadly crossing. How declining footbridge use turns highways into killing fields. That is sad. Help. Mom died without showing me my father, says a baker.
Aww. Age baker?
What?
Who's that now? Who's that?
She's a baker.
Oh, she's a baker. Okay.
They didn't put her name. Her mom
That
died.
could be disturbing.
Hopefully, she'll be able to sort that out. It's not good to have both parents absent. And Ira Star denied visa over wrong certificate. South African envoy. Let's not.
Has it begun already?
Let's not do this.
Has it begun already?
Let's not do this.
Oh, wow. Aria, don't worry.
I saw before I call her Tyler, is it Tyler?
Tyler Perry.
Not
Sorry. Tyler, the singer. Tyler Perry. I'm sorry, Tyler the singer. The South African singer Tyler.
They had to, they said she should not come to Nigeria, so she took Nigeria out of her tour.
Yeah.
And now, what wrong certificate?
Well, then there is a case to answer there for Arya Star.
I can't. Let's not do
While
this.
the EFCC is verifying 11 billion naira Arya Star, let's know what the certificate
Let's
was.
not do this. Let's not do this.
Then
Family questions.
That must have taken like real scrutiny on the part of the South African
something
agency.
else. I'm telling you.
Like, this is in Nigeria, and yes.
I'm telling you.
Check everything.
Family questioned my son's paternity, maltreated my wife. Artist Mr. P. Yo, I have to say, I had to watch it.
The entire
Part
monologue.
1 to 8. Mazino, my mouth was wide open.
I think you should make an appearance on take 3 over there.
Oh my God, my mouth was open. And I'm like, situations like this just remind you that you must always hear from the other side. But now, if I move it back to politics, we never really hear from both sides. We just hear what we want to hear or what they let
want
us
you to
hear.
hear.
But let's not go too far. But that story is really, really touching. Moving away from that, right at the top, 13 die, 12 children remain in choir terrorist den. 7 women lost babies in 6 months captivity, says a survivor. That's pretty sad. And of course, another sad news on the Saturday Punch. Dark week in entertainment as 4 stars dies. You find that on page 17. May their souls rest in perfect peace. And I think that's all I have for the Saturday Punch. Mazino, do you want to take the last paper?
Yes, the last paper is the Saturday Times. Tinubu EFCC order sparks uproar. Nigerians demand Olukoyede sack. We heard that before. President's directive shows EFCC subject to control ADC. There is that argument about timing. They say they have been following these monies since March, but then why wait until 10 days just before to freeze the account? So there is all that question to ask. Very many questions at the very top. TJ Copy, I've been avoiding marriage despite getting proposals every day. Who wouldn't propose to you? I would marry you. I'd change my name. AFCON FG's unkept $100,000 promise struck Super Falcons camp. We're talking about this today. We have former Minister of Sports, Dalong, here to have that conversation with us. And the rest are in very fine print. Most wanted terrorist army places bounty on head of ISWAP, Wali in Lake Chad. And Tiku raises alarm over bank data breach, says he received mysterious credit alert. If you don't need it, I could have some of that. You've got the Tribune, yes?
Yes, I think we still have one more. Let's do the Saturday Tribune, please.
Go ahead.
Of course, right at the center, it says scavengers attack Lagos Bridge and strip pillars of iron bars.
This is around
Did you
the
see that video?
Area. Yes. So it's very sad because this is a new bridge. It's not 5 years old. It's not 5 years old, and under the bridge you'd find shanties. Now, apparently these shanties have been masking the notorious activity that has been going down. And I'm wondering why anybody in their right senses would do that to something, an infrastructure as important as a bridge. Why? But
so the question now is, while I'm trying to understand how and what they used to pull out the irons from a pillar.
Well, it's just, I've never been in this business, but I would imagine that it takes time. And it's simply
So that means while they were building, they were not following up.
Well, who was building? Are the builders?
Well, the builders, right? If you keep building, you need to follow up, because if those pillars are supposed to...
They stripped the concrete from off of the pillars and then got to the iron.
Like you said, it was going to take time.
Yeah, they've been there for a very long time.
And the people building...
And there's no supervision, there's no monitoring of these infrastructure.
You see where I'm going?
It's built inside of a marsh. There's supposed to be really nobody living there, but it's a very sad thing.
It is sad because I remember a few days ago on my way to the gym, trying to survive Nigeria and live healthy, I want to believe it's a mad woman.
Okay.
Pulling the wire off the traffic light, the pole.
Are you sure she had a case of mental insanity?
Well, if you're pulling the wires from the pole for the traffic light, then you're not normal.
Okay.
So I think, yes, while we're trying to do all the infrastructure and get everything right, we also have to supervise and make sure that these things are not accessible to hoodlums. Okay. Moving on from that, I think we have another story here. Depression can masquerade as fatigue, irritability, pain, perfectionism, and even success, say Professor James Obindu. The rest I really can't see. Right at the top, my husband is a drug addict, confessed he was expelled from school for cultism, woman tells court. The things that make it to the court.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Would that be all, or do we have more?
I think, yeah, of course, Wunti appointed in inaugural CEO of World Energy Council Nigeria, Kanu conduct mass wedding for 1,500 widows.
Once again.
Quite interesting. I think that will be all we can take.